So I found a consistent setup for question block flutter. It involves the fact that Yoshi turns to face Mario when dismounted. Before I show the setup, let's look at some Yoshi nuances. Upon mounting Yoshi for the first time, he delays himself before he turns to face Mario. On every dismount afterwards, Yoshi turns much faster towards Mario. Spawning a new Yoshi does not make him delayed again. The only ways to get a new Yoshi are either to die or to reset the level. This means we will have to look into both of these ways to set angles. Using only the first dismount, we can do the following setup. After landing on the block, face directly right. Dismount Yoshi and then hold down towards the camera. Drift back towards Yoshi's head, since where you land on Yoshi influences the angle that you get slightly. Next, do an A held jump and hold up left after leaving the ground. When Yoshi's shadow leaves the block, hold up, spin, and start fluttering. Be careful not to be too high or you will hit the barrier. Here's an example of going straight from the block working. I do not recommend this method because some angles that this idea gives can cause you to go too far to the right. If you are still having trouble with this setup, try this double jump variant that gives a bit more leniency. I have yet to miss the comet medal by being too far to the left with any of these flutters. Using a second or more dismount, we can attempt the following setup. After landing on the block, face directly down. Dismount Yoshi and hold to the right. Attempt to land on Yoshi's head to stop his turning as soon as possible. Jump and spin holding up, and then do your flutter. Similar to the example before, this one can fail. The problem with this one is that it can have too little of an angle instead of too much. This means that the flutter ends up to the left of the gap instead of to the right. An angle that ends up here can't be adjusted to grab the comet medal and go under the gap. So this method just ends up being unreliable. Now for a quick comparison against Nimi to see how much time this loses. That was a rough comparison. These setups can definitely be done at least a second faster each, especially the first dismount single jump flutter. The double jump variant dismounted faster than the single jump, so it managed to save around 0.4 seconds over what it normally would. Overall, I think each variant loses about this much time that you see on screen. Thanks for watching. I may commentate more Strat videos in the future.